That was your topic.
That was my topic.
That was your topic.
Hey, we got 15 minutes out of it. I would take it.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right. So my topic is tomorrow is the League of Legends World Championship Series, the championship finals actually. And it started on last Thursday, I believe, maybe Friday. That was the first days. We had three main. Well, okay, I would consider three main different servers that are currently competing for who's the best, and that would be the North American server, the European West server, and the Korean server. Those are the three top ones that you would consider, and then we also have the Chinese server, and I think there's actually two different groups from China this year. I'm probably wrong about this, but let me look real quick.
We're checked, say.
Yeah, let me check this.
Why are you looking it up? Tell us a little bit about it.
Anyway, yeah, while I'm looking this
Tell
up.
us what a MOBA is, Chris.
What is a MOBA? It's a multiplayer online battle arena. So in League of
Legends. I
Legends...
learned that the other day, actually.
Yeah. The other day, we had... Or, no, sorry, not the other day. So it's 5v5. You have 5 positions on this map, this chessboard, if you will, versus 5 other people.
And you have computer players on there too, right?
No.
I thought you did. Like
you can't.
minions.
You can play against bots and stuff. If you
no,
want.
I mean like little minions.
Oh yeah. You're right. No, there's
I'm just
there's
keeping
waves of 6 minions that go down the 3 different lanes, and you kill them for money. And you can also kill the other players for money, and you can also kill their towers for money. Each lane will have 3 towers, 1 in the base, 1 halfway out, and then all the way closest to the opponent. And you're trying to kill their base. The point of the game is to kill their opponent's nexus. There's several million thousands of ways of actually getting to these base and getting them as much gold as you can, with 2 neutral objectives called the Dragon and something called Baron Nashor, and they're kind of like the big hotshots you can go for extra money if you need to. So this tomorrow, I wanted to talk real quick, so talk about finals. Tomorrow is the Koreans versus the Chinese, and there's a Chinese team called OMG and it's a Korean team called SK Telecom T1. And
so one of them is an internet company, and
yeah.
the other one is a bunch of pop stars.
Yeah, yeah, if you want to.
I just made a stab.
There you go. No, shots fired. So I'm confused. See, this is where I'm a little confused. There's a group called the Azubu Taipei Assassins, and they were beat out by the European team, Fnatic. But there's the OMG, who are the Chinese, and the North Americans actually beat them in their first games. And the North Americans team called Cloud9, which is also a pretty big brand name for esports. They have teams over here in America and in EU West. But OMG came back in the semifinals. They beat...
Kingdom Hearts fell.
Oh, well.
Kingdom Hearts fell.
Kingdom Hearts
I repeat, Kingdom Hearts has fell. Okay.
OMG came back.
It shows off the Whataburger logo that fell off the...
That's fine.
That's okay.
We need sponsorship.
We need sponsorship.
You see that Whataburger?
Hey, we take sponsorship. We're even thinking about doing a simple, Kickstarter to get Jason a car. We might shoot for a...
Yeah.
We might shoot for a motor scooter first.
Yeah, a little moped.
Little moped? Okay, go on.
Anyway, yes. But, so, this being said, the World Championship is tomorrow. And then we're going to be ending, it'll cut off and it'll go into the summer split. But, for the summer split, we have a bunch of new things going on. We have, one of the top 3 teams' name is Cloud9, and then you have Team Solo Mid, which I'm a fan of. I love Team Solo Mid. I'm one of the TSM fanboys, apparently. But I was their fan ever since the beginning, so anyway. And then you have Cloud9 TSM and Counter Logic Gaming. And Counter Logic Gaming has gone through a ton of roster changes over the semester of this last split. And, or this last series, I guess. Or
season?
Yeah, season. They call it splits, though, for esports.
Okay.
And so this last split, they've gone through a couple of roster changes, even had some bench players come back to have to play for them. But this next split, they're bringing in a top laner from Korea. And so what I really want to lead this into is esports usually, I personally, I'll put my own opinion on this first, this is just me. I think that as an NA server, you should kind of stick with NA teams. And a
Or you mean
European
NA
West.
players?
Yeah, NA players. NA teams should stick with NA players. EU West should stick with EU West. Korea, China. And I think I have a feeling one of them is Japanese actually. Like Japanese. I don't actually know. But so.
Shows how much you know about your sport here.
Yeah, right. I don't follow much of the out of the scene instead of NA and EU West, so I don't really know too much about OMG and SK, except for SK did win the championship series last year, so they're coming to defend their title this year against OMG. But anyway, so in sports, how often do we draft from other countries to come play for teams in America?
Okay, first of all, Olympics, all the time. I mean, countries do it all the time. And what was it last week? There was a Korean speed skater, I think it was. You know, the one where you go around and around?
Yeah.
At this last one, Koreans didn't want him to play for him, so he went to play for Russia. I think he won the gold for Russia, too.
Did he?
I think, maybe?
With the Olympics, you had to be born or have nationality in their country.
I mean,
Yeah, you have nationality.
nationality isn't a hard thing as far
I
as
mean,
immigration.
dude, they can fudge some paperwork, you know. Oh, you gonna come play for us? Stamp.
Right.
You're now a Russian citizen. How does that make you feel? I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, FIFA. I know this is a topic we want to talk about, so we'll go into this from here. Because we're supposed to have 4 topics, so there's only 3 of us, so we'll go into that next. But, you know, like FIFA is pretty strict on theirs, you know, equality. I know that IOC, Olympic International Committee, they do like, you just have to be a citizen. I know with the U.S. soccer team, we have like Julian Green that's playing for us now. But, you know, you have a one-time switch. Olympics, I do not think we have a one-time switch. I think it's as much as you want, as long as you have a citizenship. But like FIFA has it where it's one-time switch by the age of 23. I think it is. After 23, you can't switch. Also, if you're in a non-friendly, which is like a World Cup qualifier, or like if you're in the Euros, Gold Cup, World Cup, you're then tied to that team.
Yeah.
Once you have like an official cap, even though the other ones are considered caps, but once you get that official cap, are you giving a mustache to a cat?
It's kind of annoying me now, so we just put it on my chest.
I think I'm done with it too. Godzilla, I'll let you have it.
Now
Godzilla.
my shirt
Say
looks
hi
like
to
it's
one
a
of the viewers.
so it's a cat.
Hi, TM Kaylee.
Hi, Lord Racer.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Do you know those people?
Yeah, Team Kaylee. I know Team Kaylee. Hopefully she doesn't say she said she was going to say. Be a little awkward, but...
Okay. Who's Lord Racer?
I don't know Lord Racer. Hi, Lord Racer. I'm glad you...
Glad you joined in.
But it sounds like they know us, so that's awesome.
So that's all good.
Yeah.
Viewers, you know, and one of our computers is down, so that's not one fudge number.
Yeah. But I do have 2 questions on my topic.
Sure.
The second one was there's a new team coming into NA that is strictly made up of just Koreans. So, like, has that ever happened in other sports where we have people from other countries coming to a what they consider a weaker server, a weaker like group bracket,
To get more.
to participate in our series, in our split? And so, does that happen? You know, like
Another sport.
Now, if you look at like CONCACAF, you look at UEFA. I mean, Israel went to UEFA, but that's due with political issues. That's not with coming to a because they were in Eurasia. Australia went to Asia because they wanted more competition.
okay,
So competition builds better players.
yeah,
Brazil though Brazil came to a Gold Cup, which is the championship of North America, but we invited them.
yeah.
Kind of like they didn't win because Mexico beat them in the final.
Wow.
That
What?
itself just
That's another topic in itself. What? Mexico beat
It was
Brazil?
but it was like Brazil's C team. There was a bunch of youngsters, against Mexico's A team. And I know Colombia actually. No, yeah, it was Colombia before the 2002 World Cup. I think they played in our qualification. I might have to double check that. Which that's a stronger team coming to a weaker conference. because CONCACAF, it's Mexico, U.S. are guaranteed. You know.
Of course.
Uh,
You're reading that? I was like, okay.
I have met all three of you in real life. It's just that my first and last name is too common on to put as a username on this site.
I think I know who that is.
Who is that?
I think it's James.
It might be. I don't know.
Possibly.
Possibly it could be James. Tell us who you are, and we'll give you a shout out. But yeah, so it doesn't happen that much in soccer because it really, the continental, I mean, you can get away with being a South American team in North America.
It's the Americas.
It's America.
It's America.
What of the Chivas?
America.
What?
The Chivas.
Who is Chivas?
They're some Central American.
Chivas, USA.
Mhm.
They're Mexican.
Chivas Guadalajara?
No, that was one in Mexico. It's the Chivas.
Chivas USA is, they just built the brand.
Yeah.
They bought the owner, which now they're a diminished brand now. Ah, Jason, you got it right. Let's hear. Can we give you a prize? Here you go. You can hold the Pokemon DS carrying case. You don't get to keep it though.
Huh? Lame.
Hey, it's honorary. I won a prize this week.
He's the winner of the week.
You knock over. Oh, you knocked
We're-
over Mario Kart.
We're having we just decided now we're having a winner of the week.
Oh, okay. We just decided.
We're deciding
After Jason won the first prize. We're just gonna do this every week.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it every week. Hey, that's how we differentiate ourselves from the other podcasts.
Okay. Yeah, we also have ethnic diversity.
Yeah, we do. He's a Colombian. He's Colombian, but his parents are Dutch,
Yeah.
and you're Nigerian, and I'm white.
Yeah.
But I'm 132. I think it is black.
Interesting.
I don't know what I am, I guess.
I don't know. There's a weird ethnic diversity on my mom's side.
So 4 generations ago?
I think it's 5 or 6. Yeah, it was a while ago. But they married a Norwegian, so it kind of balances it out.
I think we talked about this Dutch black.
Yeah.
That's funny because the Dutch. I want to go there. I want to go there.
my direct line on my dad's side, his name was Tunis Conard. He was a merchant. He moved over in 1648 and helped find Long Island. Then he got kicked out by the British. But then he was a merchant, so he ripped off the British. So it was all good.
Of course.
So he changed the last name to Covert
Because he was covert. I get it.
well, covert operations there, but also the British would trust him more because he had a British sounding last name.
There you go.
You know, rip off. There's some history for you guys. What were we talking about? But yeah,
We just ended the topic of what I wanted to talk about earlier.
But I don't think esports, I think, is a new thing.
It is.
I mean, it's
It
like,
is.
what, 6 years maybe at the most?
Probably.
I know Evo's been since early 2000s, which
Yeah.
has the fighting series like Street Fighter, Super Smash Bros. You know, all games like that.
Yeah.
Which has been around in the early 2000s.
They've been around for a long time, but they haven't been very popular.
They just started. They've just started to hit. I think the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And they're really starting to bring momentum. But League just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, League was, it's 5 years old now, but it was in beta when it first came out for 1 whole year, and then it came out in the
Well,
season.
Minecraft was in beta for 3 years, and everyone could play that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but they decided...
Dota was
it
in beta forever.
Dude, Dota's been in beta for so long, and they I don't even know if they just now officially released it.
I
It wasn't
think
in
they
beta.
have. I want to say yes. Too.
But they've had so many tournaments. It's been beta tournaments, but they've got it's ridiculous.
But I mean, I guess we can flip this question. Do you think esports is a real sport?
I would consider esports a real sport.
I would consider, if you see how much stress is put in. I mean, if we can call golf a sport, we can call it esports a sport.
You know, I mean, with golf's been around for ages, though.
Yeah, but in 100 years from now, we're also going to say that esports is around for ages.
Because eventually we might get to the point where you're officially, you know, like you have the whole virtual reality thing going.
That would be crazy, but yes, that could happen.
Like VR troopers.
Yeah.
VR.
It'd be Call of Duty, but you're actually running around.
You can actually get a scholarship for playing Call of Duty.
That'd be stupid. That'd be so stupid. I love gaming and gamer stuff, but that'd be so dumb.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's our topic for this one.
Yeah, that was.
Anything else you want to address with that?
No.
I think, like, my opinion is, it's a young sport.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit of time to get those the rules in. It'll just take a little bit of time.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there's only 3